This is how my day usually starts. A nice hearty breakfast, egg on toast, delicious, and then I get on with preparing what I'm going to do for the day. How do everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a Friday. Hope you're doing all right. We're at the end of the week. Woohoo! I hope everyone's managing to get fuel wherever you are. I've just about got through the week in one piece. I've got a couple of jobs to do over the weekend and hopefully got enough diesel for them, so it's all good. With this video, I wanted to try and give you an idea of how I go about things, because I've noticed some comments over the course of time which imply that people don't quite get how things are done and the timings of everything, really. I mean, you're going to be watching this video at a particular time of day, probably late morning to early afternoon, depending on how soon it is I get it up online. Just to show you what I mean, this is the time right now, according to my cooker. See, 9:53 in the morning. And if we disappear off outside, it's my back garden out there, and you can see from that flappy thing there, it's pretty shitty. At the moment, I'm sat in my house in my living room with my wife's clothes area behind me, but the majority of the time I try and do things in my cab. At the end of the day, handy the Gabby Cabby. Where else would I go? But it's not always practical, depending on what's going on at home, weather, and all that sort of thing. Literally everything I do is done on one of these, a mobile phone. There's no gimmicks, no tricks, no nothing else. A mobile phone, video footage, and you've got everything on there where you can cut clips, edit clips, take things out, put things together, make parts longer, do voiceovers, add pictures, layovers. Very, very clever stuff. I know some YouTubers, I think Anna Breeze was one, she uses a particular piece of software which looks a little bit more advanced. I've had a play with it, and I might upgrade to that later. Speaking of upgrading, I've got a new phone on the way as well, so hopefully all the picture quality and everything will improve. But that is it. It's literally all on here. Mobile phone, or tippy tappy, as others may call it. Now what I'm going to do now is have my breakfast, and then I'll take you over to the computer and I'll show you how we construct videos, you know, finding things that we're going to talk about. All right, see you shortly. Right, here I am at the computer now. Now what I try to look for are things that I know something about, or things I think I could be confident talking about for 4 or 5 minutes. Sometimes a little bit less. The trick is you have to get your point over as rapidly as possible, because people lose interest and they piss off elsewhere. Now, I have various sources of information, and let's have a look at the computer, and we'll go through it now. Now, here's one immediately. UK Independence Party. This is on Facebook, social media. Higher taxes and rising bills. Working families and the poorest in society are being hit from all sides. And if you have a look here, families face paying £500 more in council tax bombshell. That's quite a big jump for an awful lot of people. Now, all this free parachute money we've been getting, furlough and all the rest of it was never free, and we were going to pay for it somewhere at some point. I'm very passionate about this stuff, so it's something I could do a video about. So that's social media. This is another good area to get information from. Google. You just do breaking news, and see you got make tackling violence against women a police priority. I think that's all the reaction because of what happened yesterday with Sarah Everard and that piece of scum going down for life for, you know, what he did. Article about Sleepy Joe Biden there, and something about fuel. Nearly half of UK's independent petrol stations still lack fuel. Now, I heard a lorry driver on Alex Belfield's live feed that said that motorway service stations aren't treated as priority. In the main, I'm finding I'm lucky and I'm able to fill up at motorway service stations, so it's not too bad, but every now and again they're empty. Right, and then if you go to the news, you've got other stuff there. See, loads and loads and loads of stuff, and you can go to something directly, say Daily Mail for example. I know people scoff at that, but it's just one that springs to mind straight away. And there you go. Sarah Everard's killer, Wayne Couzens, swap vile, racist, sexist and homophobic WhatsApp messages with his colleagues as Met probes 16 officers. And one thing I notice about this picture of Couzens, that's a Kent police badge there. That's the same force my dad served in. So it does paint a very bad picture about the police service as a whole, really. And that's something I could talk about for 4 or 5 minutes. And, you know, there's loads and loads and loads of sources of information. And you can go to the Sun, the Daily Mail, anything like that, and try and pick out what you're able to talk about. Then once I've collated a list of stories I think I can, you know, discuss, I then record them on the phone in segments, then put them together with the intro music and compile them. And again, just to remind you, it's all done on one of these. You know, you have these studios like GB News and BBC spending millions of pounds, and I'm just a bloke sitting in my living room talking shite into a phone. It's as simple as that. And then what we have to do is get them loaded up onto YouTube. So I'll show you that next. Okay, so this is the back end of a typical YouTube studio. You know, you can see all of the videos down there and all the captions, and then, you know, the views and everything else. So that tells me everything I need to know. And then there's one down there, Jeremy Clarkson has car trouble at Diddley Squat. It's not quite what you think. Now, that video didn't go down too well for a particular reason. I got fooled by a prank by Ant and Dec, a retraction. So all of this is pretty much done on a daily basis. And then up there, I've got a create button where I can upload and put all the descriptions and everything in. Now you can actually do that on the app on your phone while you're out on the road. You need, you know, good data and good data speed to be able to do that. Or you do it when you get home, whatever. That's it in a nutshell. I try and, there's some YouTubers that will record things a day in advance. You know, so what they report today, they would have done yesterday. I started like that, but I find more I have to work it around, you know, the airport business and everything else. And I try and bring you news and opinion on the day it actually comes out, so it's live and it's fresh. The Jeremy Clarkson thing, for example, it caught the Daily Mail out as well, because they actually put eco warriors spill 3 tons of shite over Jeremy Clarkson's car. So the likes of me and other YouTubers think, lefty bastards, we're going to tear them or whatever. And then later on, Jeremy Clarkson admits, oh no, it's Ant and Dec. So then we've got egg on our face, which was very nice for breakfast, by the way. And I printed a retraction. Others do, others don't. You know, it's all a live, constant feed, and a bit of a, you know, a bit of a live animal you have to feed regularly. So that's it in a nutshell. On the phone, scour the news for things that I'm confident I can talk about for 4 or 5 minutes, and make sure it appeals to the audience that's actually watching. Get it uploaded, get it published, and you see it. It's as simple as that, really. I hope this gives you some idea of how it all works. And more importantly, when you see a video, you have to realise it could have been done a few hours in advance, or maybe even the day before in some cases. Yeah, if you want any more feedback or want to know anything else, let me know in the comments below. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you with some news in a little while. This is Gabby Cabby signing off. Toodaloo.